Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. I'm here at work. Actually, I'm done with work, but I'm going to do this video here because it's quieter. And I'm not going to talk too loud because people can hear me out in the hallway. I'm going to be doing today a Q&A. I've been asked a ton of times, can you do a Q&A? So what I did was I gathered questions, like the most popular questions about me, my animals, and what we do. So I'm just going to actually read. I don't like to read when I'm doing this, but I have to because I'm not going to remember everything. So the first question that people ask is, why do you have a YouTube channel and why are you doing this? So the answer to that question is, actually, I didn't have a YouTube channel that was for Sammy. I have a Facebook page, a fan page for Sam that I started almost 3 years ago. I'm in the medical profession. As you see, I'm in my scrubs. I'm a nurse. So I wanted to find a way to help people all over the world and use my animals to do it. So I figured that the internet was the best way to reach a ton of people all at one time. So that's what I've been doing on his fan page. I do videos every single day, like you see, and I try to cheer people up and help people that are sick or depressed or just lonely. I just want them to feel like they're not alone. So that kind of took off, and I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and it's almost 3 years now that I do this every single day. The YouTube channel, believe it or not, in the past 2.5 weeks, I started with just about 25 followers, subscribers, I guess you call it. I used YouTube because I don't have a computer. My computer is old as dirt, and I don't have room on the computer to store my videos. So I store my videos on YouTube. Because I don't have room. I do all of Sammy's fan page and YouTube. I do everything on my cell phone. So I have no room on my phone. I have no room on my computer, so I store them there. All of a sudden, past 2.5 weeks, I went from like 25 subscribers to now getting close to 5,000. Why? I don't know. It's so weird. So I think one video went around and it happened. So I saw people were liking it, and I decided to continue to whatever I post on Sammy's fan page, I post on YouTube for you guys too. So I hope that answers the question. I didn't mean to go on YouTube and do this, like this reality show. This is just about Sammy and helping people and using all my animals to do it. Okay, so actually I got a lot of questions here, so I better stop talking so much. Why did you get a pig in the first place? Funny story. I actually lived in an apartment 18 years ago, and I had a dog. And I could have anything else but not a dog in this building. So my parents lived around the corner from me, and I used to take Shira to their house during the day when I went to work, and then I would sneak her back inside at night, and she'd be with me. Long story short, she passed away. My heart was ripped into a million pieces. I said, what am I going to get now? I can't get another dog. But the lease did not say that I couldn't get a pig. I swear this is a very true story. I got Sammy to get around a lease agreement, and it worked for about 4 years, and then finally we got kicked out. But yeah, I loved pigs my whole life. They fascinated me. I thought they were going to stay small. When I got him, the breeder told me that he wasn't going to get more than 35, 50 pounds. I said, okay, so it's like a large dog, not a big deal. Well, I believed that myth. It's a myth. There's no such thing. So anyway, so that's how I got Sammy, and I don't regret it for 1 second. Okay, what's the next question? How old is Sammy? Sammy is 12 years old. He will be 13, oh my God, 13 years old in August. Why do you have him in your bed? I've been having Sammy in my bed since he's 6 weeks old. I've had him since he's 6 weeks, and he's never left my bed. It's just like having a dog or a cat. Same thing. You know, why does anyone have a dog in their bed, a cat in their bed? I have a pig in the bed. Same thing, really. I know it's weird. It took me a really long time to get used to myself. I'd roll over, I'd see a pig. I'm like, there's a snout in my bed. What the hell? But yeah, I got used to it, and he got used to it, and I have a pig in my bed. Yeah. Next question, is he blind? And why is he so fat? Okay, Sammy is not blind. Sammy has a genetic eye disorder called entropion. Entropion is when the eyelashes grow down into the eyeballs, and they see like through shades. That's how they see, because the eyelashes are down. Sammy, when he was very young, he had an eye lift. They cut part of the eyelid out and lift it up, so the eyelashes are no longer on the eyeballs. He had that surgery, so that helps him a lot, but he still sees through shades. But he's much, much better. So he has light blue, like powder blue eyes, which is kind of unusual. So the light hurts his eyes, so he squints. But when the light is down, he opens his eyes. So no, Sammy's not blind at all, or else he'd be bumping into everything, and he would be stepping on the birds. And no, he's not blind. Trust me, he's not blind. And he's not obese at all. I have a vet that's been taking care of him who specializes in this, and he said his weight is perfect. He actually just got checked a couple of weeks ago, not even, and his weight is absolutely perfect. He's a pure Vietnamese potbelly pig, which you guys don't see very often. Most of them are mixed with a lot of other types of pigs. Sammy is a pure Vietnamese, so he is so typical, exactly what a pure Vietnamese potbelly pig looks like. They carry all their weight in their face and their jowls, and they look a little interesting. So, but Sammy is kind of a character. He does look like half human and half pig, but he's just adorable. But yeah, they carry all their weight in their face. So Sammy's waistline goes in perfect. You can see his hips. He's perfect. But and they have that belly. They're supposed to be. That's why it's called a pot belly. That's what they look like. But people take that as that he's obese. No, he is almost 13 years old. He's a senior pig, and he's doing fantastic. He's still jumping up in my bed and all that. He's doing great and incredibly healthy. Thank God, never had any health issues other than an abscess recently that we've been fighting. But that's it. So I'm doing something right. All right. Why do you call him a mini pig? There you go. That is a main question and comments, like obnoxious comments that I get on YouTube. Why do you call him a mini pig? He's not mini. Well, yeah, he is. Sammy is a mini pig, and I actually use that term on purpose because there is this mini pig myth that's going around. I'm not saying there aren't small pigs. There are small people too that aren't supposed to be so small. So if you underfeed your pig, you starve your pig, you're going to stunt their growth. And that's what a lot of people do. They're told by the breeders to do that. Any pig that is smaller than a farm pig, like Esther the Wonder Pig, she's a farm hog. She's a farm pig. She's gorgeous. We love her, but she's a farm pig. Anything smaller than that is a mini pig, and that's what they are. A healthy mini pig is anywhere from 150 to 250 pounds. Again, yes, there can be smaller pigs, but there's no guarantee, absolutely no guarantee in size or weight, none. They stop growing at about 5 years old, and the pigs you're seeing now are babies. You're not like Sammy is unusual to have a 12-year-old pig. Usually people get rid of them by the time they're 3 years old, and they go from home to home. They're in sanctuaries, they're in rescue groups, they're in shelters, but you probably haven't seen many 12-year-old potbelly pigs. He's unusual. All right, so hopefully that answers your question, and I use mini pig on purpose. I'm not delusional. I'm using it on purpose to teach you guys what a mini pig really is. Okay, so we got that. Why doesn't he go outside? Okay, Sammy does not go outside by choice. When he was young, I used to have him out all the time. I had a big backyard. I still have a big backyard. He can go out if he wants, anytime he wants. But whenever I would take him out, he would scream at the top of his lungs. He didn't want any part of it. I think the light hurts his eyes, but he also didn't want any part of the outside. Not every pig likes to be outside, believe it or not. Every pig is different. There are a lot of indoor pigs, and they want nothing to do with the outside. So I don't force him to stay in. Trust me. I tried for years. And then the vet said, just keep him inside. And that's what I do, and that's where he's happy. That's what he wants. He just wants to snuggle and be cozy in his house. All right. What does he eat? He needs pellets, specially formulated for mini pigs. He gets Missouri Mini Pig Elder. I've been giving that to him since he's 1 year old. I give him a quarter of a cup of pellets in the morning. I soak them in warm water and make it like an oatmeal consistency. And I put all his supplements in there. And I put a little yogurt in there with probiotics to make it taste a little bit better. And that's what he gets for his morning breakfast. I give him supplements in there. I give him fish oil, turmeric. I give him a joint supplement. I give him fruit and veggie caps. I give him something called Horseshoer Secret. That's for his hooves, so they get really healthy, because as they get older, their hooves get all funky. And I also give him horse supplement, which is vitamin E and selenium. Pigs need selenium. When they go out and they root in the soil has selenium. So I supplement that for him. I give him vitamin D. I've been giving him my children's multi-chewable vitamins since he's a baby. I give him one a day. And what else? I said the vitamin D, once a week, 500 milligrams I give him, because he's, indoors, so he's not getting a lot of sun. He's always laying in my bed, which the window is right there, so he's got the sun coming in, but it's not enough. And also I have that I installed in the house, in my whole apartment, all the lighting on top. There's got to be about 8 of them with 4 bulbs in each of them. They're natural sunlight bulbs. They're a fortune, but it's for my birds and for Sam and the cats and me to get natural sunlight. So those were installed so we all get natural sunlight. What else? Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't write this down. People say my house must stink. It must be disgusting. Well, no, it's not. A house would be disgusting if the person is disgusting and they don't clean and they're not clean, they don't keep a clean house. I'm a neat freak, so I clean every day, all the time. I keep on top of everything. You make sure that all the garbage is thrown out. Pigs don't smell, birds don't smell, cats don't smell. So there's you wouldn't even know there was an animal in my house the way I clean. So what else do we have here? We got that. Okay, does Sammy get a bath? Yes, when he was younger, when I could actually lift him and put him in the tub, I used to bathe him in the tub all the time. Well, those days are over. So now I take a warm washcloth with warm water, and I use waterless shampoo that I have for my cat, and I just spray that on him, and I rub him down, and I do this every single day. I give him a rub down with a warm cloth. So that's how he gets his bath. And I also brush his teeth. You don't have to brush a pig's teeth, but I do. I brush his teeth at night. Stupid people want to know what the stains are on my sheets. My God, they think he's peeing and pooping in my bed. Yeah, okay, I'm going to sleep in that. White pigs, especially, their eyes, they drain. And it's like a rust color stain that comes out of their eyes. It's all pigs. It happens, but especially with Sam because of his entropion, his genetic disorder. So he tears more. So any staining you see on my sheets, that's while he's sleeping and it's dripping out. That's it. That's all that is. Let's see. What else? Okay. I want a pig. What do I need to know? All right. I get messaged all the time. I want to get a pig. I want one. Okay. It's not something you can go get on a whim. You need to really do your research. There's plenty of literature out there. There are plenty of pig groups with files that you can go through. You need to check your zoning laws. You need to have enough room for them. You need to have a fenced-in yard. You need to make sure you have a vet that takes care of mini pigs nearby, because most of the time you're not going to be able to transport your pig. It's not going to be easy. And sometimes they have to go to a university hospital. So you really, you need to find out all this stuff. But the main thing is the zoning laws. You have to know that that pig is going to rip your place apart. It is going to rip apart your furniture. It's going to eat your walls. It's going to eat your floors. It is going to get bored if you're not home. and it's going to cause a lot of trouble. You have to know that you're okay with that. The pig's going to get really big. You have to be okay with that also. Pigs mourn. Pigs get very attached to their owners, and if you just get rid of them because they become inconvenient, they are going to get extremely depressed. So you need to know that no matter what, and trust me, they're going to be destructive. They're going to destroy everything. That you're still going to want that animal. If you still want a pig after what I just told you, and that's only a little bit of it, then do research and go forward. I wouldn't get a pig from a breeder. There are a billion pigs, little babies, little cute babies that need homes, that are in sanctuaries, rescues, all over the place. There's always a way to find a baby pig to adopt. Too many in need of a home, so no need to go to a breeder. Absolutely not. Let's see. All right, we got over that page. All right, so that's it with Sammy. If you have any more questions about Sammy, put it in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them one by one. All right, let's get to Cleo, because this, oh my God, this video is long. Let's get to Cleo. Cleo is my cat. She came here in September, was a year. She came here literally from the streets of Egypt. She was eating out of garbage cans for about 4 years, they said. They took her off the streets and they rescued her. She stopped eating when they brought her into the rescue, so they shipped her out to me in New York, where I adopted her. So so she came here pretty sick, but I spent a lot of money and a lot of time at the vets and got her well, and now she's fine. But she came here with a passport. It was really cute. But she's very well-adjusted. She's Sammy's best friend. She loves the birds. At first, she was going after the birds, which is very dangerous, obviously. She has claws. So I kind of taught her how to realize that these birds are family, so she doesn't go after them anymore. I do not trust her for a second. I don't take my eyes off her when the birds are around. So I really have to always watch, but she is fantastic with them now. She actually loves to hang out in the bird room. She doesn't mind the noise or anything. She's just so adjusted. She loves it so much. She'll just lay in the bird room on the carpet and stay in the middle of them all day if she could. So noise doesn't bother her or anything. She just loves all the animals around her, and she loves her Sammy. All right, Baby. Big question. My severe macaw Baby. Why is he bald? Why doesn't he have feathers? Okay, Baby, I got when he was a baby. He was my bird. When he's almost 27 years old, so this is not a baby bird. When he was young, I had the big, huge cage that he was in had scroll work, and he got his leg caught in the wrought iron, and I couldn't get it out. And it took me so long to grease it up and pull his leg out. Long story short, when I got it out, I rushed him to the vet, and he was in so much pain. And from all that, he was trying to bite off his toes and stuff. It was horrible, horrible, horrible from the trauma. So he started pulling out his feathers and biting his toes off, and he was so traumatized by that he continued to pull out his feathers. And sometimes they would grow back, then he'd pull them back out, and he just kept doing it. So once they do it for so long, and you can't get them to stop, the follicles die, and then they can't grow back. So this is where we're at with Baby. He's very high strung. He is so hyper, but he is a happy bird and very well taken care of. And but he's got that habit of pulling out feathers. He even Bottins is a very close friend of his that he stays with during the day in the same cage. Bottin actually lets him pick his neck feathers off to help him out with his habit. So that's just crazy. But yeah, he plucks Bottin's neck feathers, and Bottin lets him. So that's it with Baby. Let's just move on with Baby. He's just my plucked chicken. Okay. Why do you have so many animals? Well, when I was younger, I'm talking real young. I'm talking when I was a baby. I used to disappear from the house. My parents were like, oh my God, where's Sharon? Well, I'd be around the corner where the neighbors had kittens. And every single animal I would see, I just wanted to be with them and touch them and just snuggle with them. I've loved animals since I was born. So this is something that is not new. I am not a kid. I'm 53 years old, and I've been now rescuing and taking in unwanted animals since I'm about, oh my God, I'd say 25 is when I started taking in birds, but I've always taken in animals forever, but 25 is when I started rescuing birds. And I just took in as many as I could handle. I have a lot. But every single bird gets attention. Every animal gets a ton of attention. People think I don't give them enough attention. They think I don't give Cleo enough attention, the cat. You guys are only seeing a little clip of my life. And I'm constantly with the animals. I work part-time and I go home and I'm with them constantly from the minute I'm home till I go to bed. So everyone gets attention. Mostly everyone comes out of their cage and flies around. I switch them around. I have some out at some time, and then I put some back and let some others out, because not all of them do I trust together. And it would also be too hard for me to handle everybody out like that. All right, let's get on it. Oh my God, 21 minutes. I already am talking. All right, and Botan, everyone likes Botan. Botan is a trip and a half. He's a character. I got Botan as a gift over 10 years ago because I had another African gray named Botan who passed away because a kid left a metal bracelet on the floor, and he swallowed it and he got poisoned by it. So he wound up having a seizure disorder and passed away. And then a friend of mine bought me this Botan to help me with the grieving of the loss of my other one. Plus the other one was Sammy's best friend. Okay, last couple of things. This is a funny one. You will never find a man with all those animals. All right, guys, let's put this to rest. I have been engaged 3 times. I always found men with all my animals. There are plenty of men who love animals and who would deal with all this. I know it's a lot, but they would, because I've had it. I'm the real-life runaway bride. I ran away from 3 engagements, so I will no longer get engaged, because I won't do that to anybody again. But I just need to have my freedom to take care of my animals and do what I want to do. So right now I'm incredibly content with my life. Not everyone needs a man in their life to be content. I am totally whole and happy. If a man comes into my life one day who wants to do this with me and join me and we connect, and then I'll see, But right now I am so content. All right, why do you live in a basement? Why do I live in a basement? Because I have lived on my own forever, and finally, I didn't get married, so my parents live in this really big house, and we have the whole bottom half of the house that's finished, and I want to be with my parents. They're up in age, and I want to be with them. I want to be there for them medically. If they need me, I want to be right there for them. And since I'm not with anybody and I have all these animals, it's so much easier to be in their house, so I don't have to worry. And then someone's home for them all day long when I'm at work. So it just all worked out. So I moved back home about 8 years ago. And it has been fantastic. We have totally separate lives, and my place is soundproof, so they can't hear a thing upstairs, so it's perfect. But my animals, they can go upstairs all the time, and they do, and Cleo's up there all day, sitting by the door, by the sun, and I bring the birds up there all the time. So you just think I'm living in a basement all the time? No, I have a whole big house. So, oh my God, I think I got through all the questions. That's it. I'm done. So, any other questions, because I'm sure I missed some, please write in the comment. I will answer. But that's it. So, I hope you enjoyed this crazy video that went on for almost 24 minutes. Actually, 24. Yeah, almost 25 minutes. I'm rambling on. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. I'm going home to my kids, and we love you. Bye.